Good day, my friends. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? I hope you said great. I'm doing pretty well today. I wanted to send a big, heartfelt thank you to everyone who left a really nice, encouraging comment or said something very nice about my friend Will in our last video. That was a really tough video to make, and I really didn't want to make it, but I just felt like since I had kind of introduced why I was going out to Arkansas and introduced him, it really was only fitting to kind of finish the story and tell what happened and everything. So everyone was so kind about it. I just wanted to send a big heartfelt thank you. Now today we're making our way through Florida again, Central Florida, and a friend of mine mentioned to me, said, hey, considering what you like to vlog, have you heard about what we're gonna do today? And I had never heard about it. He said, you gotta go there. Everything there is trapped in the 1920s. So we're gonna head out to a town I've never heard of to see a place I've never heard of. So John and I are taking you with me. So Daze with Jordan the Lion and you all, it begins right now. It is a beautiful day out today, I'll say that. Look at that handsome co-host over there. Hello, Joster. How are you today? Napping. I was warned it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so that's kind of a good thing. I enjoy these back roads drives, and especially for what it is that we're going to be seeing, I kind of feel like it wouldn't really fit if it were inside a city or something. Holy cow, look at that. I was just driving by and I looked up and there was a old muffler man. Well, he's holding a wrench, so he's a wrench man, but couldn't believe it. Hardly ever see those anymore. Guess we won't be getting any ice cream today since they're closed, but take a look at that. How cool. This reminds me of the Adventures of Pete and Pete, Mr. Tasty. Look at this place. This is a bar called the Lighthouse with an actual giant lighthouse right out front. I love roadside America. Their sign here says, lighthouses don't go running all over an island looking for boats to save. They just stand there shining. Nice. And look at this Thunderbird here. How cool is that? I just saw a sign for it. I don't think it's called Richloam. I think it's called Richloam. Never heard of that. Richloam. Hey there, mister. You ever heard of Richloam? Richloam, Florida? You're about to be there. All right. Take a look at that. Just right out here in the middle of nowhere. Sure enough, Richloam General Store. And from what I was told, everything in here that is sold would have been sold in the 1920s. So when you see people on these TV shows that live their lives like they're in a different era, I always wonder, how's that possible? Places like this. I love all the details. Look at this old gas station service pump here. You would have pulled up right there to get some gas. They tell a little bit of history over here on this placard. It says in 1921, the Atlantic Coastline Railroad decided to relocate its depot to Riverland to Richloam. Here I did it again. Soon after, in 1922, Postmaster Lucius Sidney Sid Brinson moved the Riverland Post Office to the growing community of Richloam and opened a general store. The 1920s were a chaotic time in Richloam. In 1926, Pasco County Deputy Sheriff William O'Berry was shot and killed east of the store while attempting to arrest Charles Davis, a worker at the local turpentine still, over the theft of a dog. In January 1928, the store was robbed and burnt, likely from arson, but was rebuilt soon after in February of that same year. The store and post office continued to operate until the late 30s, when the Great Depression forced the ACL to close the depot. In 1936, Brinson closed the store and post office and relocated to Sarasota. He rented the building as a residence to the Mills family until the 1950s, After sitting vacant until 1973, Brinson's nephew, John Brinson, acquired the property and renovated the general store and reopened it in 2016. This general store was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2017. I love it. I love the story. How cool is that? The labor of love. And look at this old Dr. Pepper machine out front. That is awesome. The old style, you put your money in there, twist the knob, and then you pull this and get to actually pull your drink right out of there. We may have to do one of those. Well, let's go on in. Look at this. There are your grocery carts, your beans for buying, and there's your postal counter for the post office. How neat is that? Even with some wanted posters up there. Take a look at this place. How fun. So we were over here looking at the post office, and that's where they've put the ice cream counter for the hand-dipped ice cream. I love, if you look over here, there's actual mail in the slots. It probably still acts as a post office for this little town, who knows? Check out that ad for the Tootsie Rolls. Eat a Tootsie a day. Softer and creamier, now better than ever. Always fresh and delicious. And then look at this old Yoo-hoo sign. Big energy boost. It'll tickle your innards. It's got to be one of the best slogans ever. And then here you've got the Tiddlywinks, Slip and Slide, little tea sets, choo-choo trains, balloon-powered boat. It really is like you're back in time. I love rock candy, so I love that they have that here. Of course, Mr. Peanut. So over here they have all kinds of different candies and dried preserves. There it looks like you got some dehydrated oranges. Mini moon pies. I don't know if they were around since the 20s, were they? Look at that. Over here by the maple syrup, you can also buy a honeycomb. And then the walls. This is what you come for. When you come to a country store, this is what you want to see. Sauerkraut, salsas, pickled relishes. You want the preserves. What's chow chow? Mild chow chow. You can see they have their own labels on there. So Richloam General Store, sweet pickled relish, Vidalia onion relish, cauliflower medley, bacon dressing, tortilla chips, pork rinds, beef jerky, Applewood country bacon. Oh, we might have to get some of that. Get some of their cheese and some of the summer sausage. Roll butter. Here's the licorice. Circus, yeah, not a fan of circus peanuts. Canned meat. Pickled beef eggs. Pickled beet eggs. Vanilla peaches. Bartlett pears. Over here they have all the cast iron. That's awesome. Very fitting. And the mixing bowls and all that stuff. And then over here, pocket watches. Did not expect that. Oh, you can even buy free range eggs here. Eggs are getting expensive. Florida orange blossom perfume. Then over here, the boiled peanuts. Not a fan. If you've never had them, because I'm from Ohio, I'd never had them. They basically kind of like has the consistency of like eating beans. Oh, they have the old tin toys, like the elephant on the bike, which I kind of want. Him, he pedals and his little ears pop out. The old robots. How fun is that? I kind of need it. Kind of need it. Juggling balls. Oh, take a look at that. It's an ant farm. And for being out in the middle of nowhere, a lot of people sure are finding this place. What the heck are pork hocks? So maybe not everything in here is from the 20s like they told me. Take a look at this. For your drinks, basically canteens. Then up here's where they sell the hats and the musical instruments. You can see a couple of ukuleles up there, even a little piano up there. And if you're making moonshine, you can use those. And then the old lighting fixtures, all for candles. Put a candle in there and carry it around to go to the bathroom like olden days. All the drinks and everything, but I love that they have them here, representing the old soda fountains. Ooh, Big Red, one of my favorites. Frosty Cherry Limeade. Cool. Strawberry Watermelon. Faygo, the original Red Pop. And then if you need a broom right here, but look behind the counter when you go up to pay. It's all the old, probably not penny candies now, but your butterscotch, your old candy sticks. I love it. It's so neat. Look how they've done this. Man, what a great idea. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I assume that's for the coffee. That big wheel, right? And then if you want to buy the coffee, you just pick up one of these bags and fill it up for 15 bucks. Yep, now I'm seeing a sign, grind your own coffee here. That's what I thought that was. And they really do have them. Cranberry beans, black eyed peas. I almost want to get one of these Shirley Temples just because I've never had one. You always hear in old movies, like, give her a Shirley Temple. Look at the old telephone. What a classy store. They're even playing 20s music in here. As I'm grabbing things to buy, this blue crab salsa looks intriguing. Also, they have peach and mango salsa. Yeah, I think we're going to get one cheese and one summer sausage. Over here's all the jellies and pumpkin butters and all that stuff. Sweet potato butter, strawberry butter, blueberry butter, watermelon jelly. And look at these old bottles. Butter churn. The spray bottles remind me of Rick the Model Martel. I honestly just can't get over how cool and how authentic this place feels. And how much business they get. Just people here coming and going the whole time I've been here. For a little place anyway. She's even got an old candy scale here.
Skittles, bit of honey.
I'll try a bit of honey. Free samples. Yeah, it's really good. Freeze dried.
Yeah, it's like eating candy, but you're eating fruit.
I like that old register too.
It's a 1925.
Is that National Cash Register Company? Oh boy, I love it. Luckily you can pay in modern methods.
Right?
Well, by God, I hope he gets elected. He looks like an honest guy. Well, what an awesome trip this was. Well, if only for a day we got to live back in the times of 19-cent gas. Thank you, Richloam store. This was awesome. I couldn't come out here and not support this place. I got everything that I showed you I was gonna get. I got the 2 drinks, I got the cheese and the beef sausage, and I can't wait to try them out. This was a blast. I really enjoyed this. I'm really glad I came. I was told everything in there was from the 1920s. Not exactly true, but for the most part, I totally got what they were going for. This place is about as authentic as you can get for a real true roadside attraction in the middle of nowhere. I loved it, and I hope you guys did too. I wish I could have taken you in there with me, Job, but you're so lovable. I think everybody would have quit paying attention to what was on the shelves, and they would have wanted to just see you. If I'm being really honest, I don't know if we're gonna find a more interesting place to end our vlog than someone's house that has a crashed UFO in it. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed more of Central Florida. I have a really fun one planned for tomorrow, and this one specifically for my grandpa, my pal Will, that just passed away. So hope you all enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you all for watching. If you're new here, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. We will see you all next time. Have a great night, and goodbye.